Habakkuk chapter 2, 1 through 4. You find the Habakkuk? I cannot find it too well. It's all the small minor prophet. Jonah. You find Jonah there. You go after that. Habakkuk chapter 2. I will stand upon the watch. Set me upon the tower. Will watch to see what he will say unto me, what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me, said, write the vision and make it plain upon the table. And he made run to read it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end shall speak, not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not applied in him, but the righteous, but just shall live by faith. King James said, just shall live by faith. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4 again. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not applied in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we come to you. So many people are suffering. So many things are happening. Just a few days ago. So come to reveal the event around this Piney Grove, South Arkansas, coast of Louisiana. Lord, from this, we want to see you. We want to hear you, your voice. Our life still goes on. People die. People left us. But still, we live. So strengthen us. Give us a faith solid enough to find this final day. Give us a footstool to stand upon. And give us a word to speak to the people. Lord, be with us from the Piney Grove Baptist Church. Many churches suffering. Congregation is decreasing. But yet, you are constant, almighty, infinite Father. Be with us through service. Give me what to preach. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Habakkuk said, it's not fair. Why? Things happening to my eyes. The people are taking over Jerusalem, destroying this holy city. And God, you are silent. Why? Go back to chapter 1, just chapter before that. Verse 12, art thou not from everlasting, O Lord my God, my Holy One, we shall not die. O Lord, thou hast ordained them for judgment. What mighty God, thou hast established them for correction. Thou art for pure eyes and behold evil, canst not look on iniquity. Wherefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously? Holdest thy tongue when the wicked diverse the man that is more righteous than he. What is the fair? What is the judgment of God? Like I discouraged, I don't see the judgment. I don't see the mighty God is working. God's chosen people suffering, and God is holding his tongue. So the text starts from the chapter 2. I will stand upon my watch, set me upon the tower, and watch to see. Till the God answers my question, I will stand upon the watchtower. God, why are you silent? The strange things happen on the Hurricane Laura. Like we talked about, it was 2 hurricanes, it just coming. And Sunday, Monday, we just we're in the path. And we have thought, well, Arkansas, it's not a coastline or anything. Maybe South Louisiana. But surely we're okay on Wednesday, And on Wednesday, we were at school, and the students are checking email and said, well, no school on SAU. They canceled. What's they thinking? And all of a sudden, Spring Hill, Arkansas. I said, no, it's Spring Hill, Louisiana. No, it's Spring Hill, Arkansas. They canceled. What's going on? And the Magnolia, they waited for a long, long time. But before the school is over, school announced that Lafayette County will not have a school on Thursday, which is a good thing. It was okay on the 8 o'clock in the morning, Thursday morning. We will have a, just gentle rain and everything. But my power went off 10:30 at my house. And from that, the strange thing, did you hear the thunder on that Thursday, Friday? I didn't hear any thunder. It just the rain and the wind. Wind was so hard and constant wind. I was afraid. My house had about 30 pine trees just surrounded by a big tree. This big, just swaying all over the place. We had a few rains on the yard, but nothing major. So, listen, the power of God, I find out I needed to have some kind of power. The generator, I got the generator when the winter ice formed. So mine are not big, but I can use. Keep the refrigerator. And you know what I did? Or kids did? Refrigerator for the groceries, that's for the main thing. After that, one light from the refrigerator instead of candle. I thought that's good. And the rest of the plug-in, there are 3 more. They got cell phone, laptop, and video game. 3 chargers. I said, wow. Really? And later on, they had to hook up to the Wi-Fi. We had a Wi-Fi power, how to have it. They used to have a battery operation, but anymore. So kids hook it up to the Wi-Fi, they just have internet. I said, wow. That's so much different. In Stone County, ice fall and everything. The main thing is keep the fireplace going, keep the heat, but no electricity. Candles, that's it. We learn how to make a popcorn in the fireplace. It's not easy, but it's doable. Survival. Surviving change. Kids nowadays, the cell phone is not their hand. They have to make That's true. Then those pictures of the storm damage came in. We feel the people that, and also my power was off 24 hours. And Thursday was okay because rain and the cool in the 70s all day was okay. But no power and the 90 degrees. And the humidity is 100%. Oh, my goodness, that is torture. My power came back on 12/7. I would turn it off on the air because it was flickering so much. So after the power came on, turn the air on, it was. But the people, the second day, third day, I saw that, you know what, my house is right beside the nursing home. Waters and stamps right beside it. And they do hospital and nursing home, the first priority. Which, I'm real fortunate with that. I can see that website, all red. It was Magnolia, Stamps, Lewisville, so red. And core part of Magnolia got green. Well, people at Magnolia everywhere because they're much more population. It'll be a while to come to Stamps. But my part on the downtown Stamps got green. Lewisville just around the courthouse got green first. And the surrounding, like George Mons, he got the once in a while.
Yeah, lunch yesterday about 4 o'clock.
Yeah. 3 days and a half. Boom. You get hot. Appreciate that air. Suffering of this technology is gone. All the darkness, all the suffering. Same way Habakkuk looking at God, people are suffering. Why you are silent? We depend on the technology and can see the logo come out on the pathway prediction. Those pictures was not on Habakkuk's hand. Those events we can watch on the laptop, cell phone, or whatever, was not in the hand of Habakkuk. So what was the Lord's message? Verse 2, Lord said, write the vision, because it will come to the truth. It will happen. It seems so slow. It seems so silent. But God said that it will surely come. It will not tarry. So until that point, you hold on. The vision was written. And hold on to this ending point. How? Habakkuk's last statement, just shall live by his faith. Faith, the unseen things. But to the believer, it becomes a truth. That's the carrier of today and tomorrow. In the power is gone, and the darkness, and start getting the temperature 78, 80, 82. You can see that creeping up. But we knew the power companies were working. And we saw it. They are coming this night. How do you know? Well, we paid a light bill last month. They sure you're working on. Listen, that kind of connection we need to have with God Himself.
Amen.
That assurance carries us a long, long way. So the Paul said in Romans chapter 1, yes, I made a mistake. Yes, my life is not perfect. But I have standing this place because of God's vision. Romans chapter 1, verse 13. Now I would not have you ignorant, brethren. Oftentimes I purpose to come unto you, that I might have some fruit among you also, even as among other Gentiles. So I am there, both to the Greeks and the barbarians, both to the wise or to the unwise. So as much as in me is, I am ready to preach the gospel to you that are at Rome also. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believes, to the Jew first, also to the Gentile. I come to preach unto you, because that is my vision. For there is a righteousness of God revealed from the face to face. It is written, the just shall live by faith. I love that this King James translation of the God revealed from faith to faith. Isn't it great? When you come to Piney Road, because you believe in Jesus Christ, just like Miss Ashley said, Jesus Christ prayed for the disciples, all the believers, because he will go away, and what they hold on to is a faith built up. Paul himself said, I'm dead. I owe God many things. No one's perfect. We make mistakes. But those mistakes is behind us.
Good.
You know why Jesus Christ died on the cross and shed blood? Brother, Jesus Christ was applied unto my infirmity, all the mistake, like a Paul persecuted, stand right beside the Stephen, watch him die. Witness that what Stephen went through. And he was at the side of the gospel at that time. I owe God many things. But for right now, I preach unto you, because we need to gather faith to faith. We believe Jesus Christ. So we come to church, wearing the mask and 6 feet apart, whatever it is, we still believe in God.
Amen.
He will deliver us. Just shall live by faith. Let's go to Hebrews. Book of Hebrews, chapter 10. Five of Hebrews is the same thing. They were suffering. They are unknown. We're talking about darkness and light gone or whatever. Listen. Our life is not only the Lord's garden all over the place. It smells so good. Clear water, not that. Storms and darkness come with many things. But we cannot quit. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 35. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which has great recompense of reward. Whatever happening in your life, what's going through this right now, don't throw away. Don't step back. Don't throw away the confidence what God is restoring ahead of you. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of God, you might receive the promise. Ooh, that's so hard. trying so hard. And Habakkuk the same way. God, we did the right things, and I don't see the result. I don't see you working. And those unrighteousness people were destroying my town and carried away the captivity. Why? Our timetable, we are so impatient. Timetable is so precise. Like when the lights come on, the power's off. Usually the cell phone says your restoring time is tomorrow, 10 o'clock a.m. You know what? After the power went off and tried to find out the message, none of that says the time. Everybody was asking, do you know what time the power come back on? They were afraid to say anything because prediction is so hard. Because the damage was outspread all over the place. But 3 months ago, this spring, we had a transformer right beside my house and Miss Henderson's house. And blow up. I didn't know. Somebody was shooting or something. But the power off, and at that time, it was only 11 customers. So said, you know, we know the power outage at your location. Repair time is 6 hours, so it should be come on. And it was like that. And even a couple of hours before it restored. It was much easier when power is off and sitting down in the darkness and still see in the tower said, okay, your power is coming. People are working. Hurricane Lola, nothing. It's all red. It's all people are in the darkness and suffering and the sad. People saying, where's the power company's truck? I didn't see it in the stamps of Lewisville anywhere. They're doing the same thing I did, driving around and see where the repairing people are. Same way. Where is God? I prayed unto God, keep my grandpa. I prayed unto God to be cancer free. I prayed unto God, mom and dad, to stay married. God never answered. Is God never answered? Writer of Hebrews said, you have need of patience. Need of patience. After you have done the will of God, you need of patience. So the verse 30 said, for yet a little while, and he that shall come, will not tarry. Oh, that one came. God will not tarry. You're in the darkness. You are in 85 degrees in the living room, but God will come. He will not tarry. Just shall live by faith. But any man draw back my soul shall not praise you in me. It's not time to draw back. We need to hold on to our faith. listen, it's so hard. We are separated 6 feet apart, wearing the mask. And the singing is so bad, they say. It's like a spewing out the poison. Listen, we still worship the same God. God is still in control. Piney Grove and many other sister churches, God is still there. We need a faith strong enough to stand, strong enough to attend the church, strong enough to see the support, even though we are 6 foot apart, even though we are wearing the mask and don't see the mouth moving. But your prayer is going up into heaven. Patience. And God will not turn. Remember that. Let's all stand. Let's do the one song.